Welcome back to Afternoon Express. We're live on SABC3. And before the break, I asked you the all-important question, can diabetes be reversed? Well, it's estimated that up to 3.5 million South Africans are suffering from diabetes, with another 5 million considered pre-diabetic and thousands more who are undiagnosed. Over time, diabetes can lead to severe side effects, and if not managed correctly, it could be life-threatening. However, recent research has indicated that with drastic lifestyle changes, diabetes can in fact be reversed. Here to discuss this is Nicole Jennings from Pharma Dyanmics. Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure to be here.
So let's first begin. We've understood the basics of the difference between type 1 and type 2 diabetes, but give us a slightly more in-detailed understanding of the difference.
Okay. So first of all, type 1 diabetes can happen to anyone at any stage. It's unfortunately not preventable or curable, and it is in most cases hereditary.
Okay.
And basically what happens is the immune system turns on itself. It starts to attack the beta cells located in the pancreas, and these cells are responsible for insulin production. What happens as a result is the body can't produce insulin, and hence, blood sugar levels just spike.
Okay.
Type 2 diabetes, on the other side, is generally known as a lifestyle disease. This recent research does indicate that it's possible that you can go into remission, which is where your blood sugar levels remain stable without medication for a while. But in most cases, lifestyle change is really the only way to prevent type 2 diabetes.
Okay, cool. So one we've learned it can happen to you at any time and any place. It can also be genetic. The other is caused by bad lifestyle.
Yes.
All right. How do we know if we have got diabetes? I know we've mentioned it a little bit before, but what are some of the telltale signs and symptoms we should look out for?
Okay. If diabetes runs in your family specifically, I think you should be on the lookout for the symptoms of diabetes. They are quite similar for type 1 and type 2. Generally, you'll be very thirsty and you'll use the bathroom quite often. A feeling of almost a lethargic feeling and a feeling of tiredness, tingling in the hands and the feet, constant tiredness, and then also a sudden and inexplicable drop in weight can be signs of diabetes.
Okay, those are quite general sort of terms. I mean, if someone were to Google, have I got diabetes, and the symptoms popped up, I'm pretty sure I would panic immediately. So is there always the first protocol, go see a doctor if there's anything that's worrying you? Because fatigue could cause tiredness and thirst and all of that.
Definitely.
Heat could cause those things.
Definitely.
Okay.
I think always just rather be safe, go see your physician, because the sooner you catch this, the sooner you can get the treatment that you need and you can start implementing those steps that are necessary, ultimately for a healthier lifestyle.
Okay. So it's not curable, but you can maintain a healthy lifestyle with diabetes in the sense that you could get your pens if you are type 1 and obviously make sure that your insulin remains consistent. But type 2, changing your lifestyle is kind of what caused the problem in the first place. So let's first talk about how to prevent getting diabetes or type 2 diabetes.
Okay. So prevention, it really is mainly about healthier lifestyle choices.
Okay.
Simple day-to-day decisions like, opting rather for whole foods as opposed to refined carbohydrates, being physically active. The main focus is really diet, including as many vegetables as possible, and just being aware of the fact that what you eat will have a direct impact on your health and on your quality of life going forward.
Okay, so eating too much sugar isn't the issue necessarily. It's a whole bunch of other factors too. It's making sure your body itself is healthy, not only about the amount of sugar that you're eating.
Yes, so I think sugar in general, especially lately, has come under fire in the media. It's definitely a wise decision to immediately cut out sugar if you can. Cut out soft drinks, cut out normal cane sugar, and opt for fruits, for example, to get your sugar from fruit rather.
Okay. Lovely. Now, we mentioned that the science is pointing towards the fact that you could perhaps reverse the diabetes. I'm guessing only type 2 you could be able to reverse through this method, and that's through these healthy eatings. Can you give us some tips and tricks on how that works? And if you want to go learn more about this research, where can we go?
Okay, so it's very exciting research. It was done by the Newcastle University. And what they did is they took a bunch of patients that had type 2 diabetes and they drastically decreased their calorie intake to about 600 calories a day, and which is quite low, yes. Consisting mainly of fluids and non-starchy vegetables. And what they found is that after a week of keeping these patients on 600 calories a day, they actually entered remission. So as I explained, that means for the first first time in years, basically they were able to have a normal range of blood sugar levels without any medication, which is amazing. And I think is really a message of hope out there for people who have been taking their medication for years and who are so used to the excessive costs and the doctor's appointments and the things that go hand in hand with diabetes, that there is hope to enter remission and to stay in remission if you make the healthy lifestyle decision.
This is very, very exciting research indeed. So thank you for coming to share this with us. And hopefully in a few months' time we can have another conversation. A few months' time after have another conversation, and eventually a cure is found. Hey?
It would be wonderful.
That would be so exciting. Really cool conversations happening on Afternoon Express today. Share your thoughts, #Afternoon Express. If you know somebody who is looking for more information on this research, all the details will be on our website, afternoonexpress.co.za.
Pharma Dyanmics. Effective, affordable healthcare.